All right. Well, per usual, it seems like when something can go wrong, it will go wrong when it comes to the Rams. Rob Havenstein, unfortunately, did not practice today. Today is Thursday that I'm recording this, so it is significant that he did not practice with a calf injury. Obviously, the first question you guys are going to ask me is who is going to fill in? I think you know who's going to fill in. If he can't go this weekend, it's going to be Joe Noteboom, who hasn't played since week 4 against the Indianapolis Colts, where he played at left tackle, filling in for Alaric Jackson. Joe Noteboom is somebody that has been decent at times, but this year I think the real issue is just the fact he can't stay healthy. He gave up a team high 4 pressures in that game against Indianapolis, but he did not give up a sack. He's predominantly played guard, but he did move to left tackle in that, and that is the last time he played. So what's the deal here? Well, Havenstein, he played every game last year, which is incredible when you think about everyone who got hurt. And he started 123 games since 2015. So this guy's been a huge, reliable guy at right tackle, hasn't missed many games. He just doesn't miss a lot of time. So you know it's serious if he's not practicing. Havenstein's only given up 1 sack this season, 12 pressures. That's 20th in the league in pressures and tied for 11th in terms of sacks given up. And when you look at the pass protection efficiency rating as well, according to PFF, he's also tied for 11th with Colton Miller. Now, in the run game, Havenstein is really where I think the Rams are going to miss him if he can't play. When running anywhere near Havenstein, the carry share, it's 37 carries, 182 yards, 10 first downs, and a touchdown. That's a 4.91 yards per carry average when running backs run in the realm of where Rob Havenstein is, whether that's right guard, in between the right guard, right tackle, Kevin Dotson, in between the right tackle and tight end, going to the right end. But either way, you know, this is a significant loss if he can't go. Noteboom, again, has not started since week 4. And I think really the thing with Noteboom is you're getting a guy who, if he has to come in and play, he hasn't played right tackle all year. Who knows? He might actually be a better fit at right tackle. But he's played right guard, so he has played on the right side, to be fair. But I think the biggest issue here is the fact that, besides the fact Noteboom's not as good as Havenstein at right tackle, Noteboom can't stay healthy. In case you missed that. I like Noteboom. I want him to stay healthy. He cannot do that. And so it does put the Rams in a weird position here because now, you know, the biggest issue is that Havenstein's arguably the best right tackle. He's arguably the best offensive lineman on the team. One of the best right tackles in football. I'd say top 10. He plays especially well next to Kevin Dotson, who's the best guard he's played with since Austin Corbett in the Super Bowl season. And furthermore, Dotson has played extremely well next to Havenstein. So the hope is that Dotson's not going to go down the tubes the way he's been playing. The hope is, you know, it's not entirely him playing next to Havenstein and he could do his thing. But with Noteboom not being able to stay healthy, this is a concern because it opens up a can of worms. If Noteboom gets hurt now, you have your backup left tackle at right tackle. You see where I'm going with this? You know where I'm going with this because we talked about this in 2022 when you had both centers starting. You had Brian Allen at center. You had, of course, Coleman Shelton, who's this year's starting center at right guard. When they both go down, now your third string center is your starter. You just lost 2 guys right then and there, and that's the issue here. So if Noteboom goes down or Alec Jackson goes down, they're going to be slim pickings here to play at left tackle. So likely would be Warren McClendon, Tremaine Ankrum filling in one of those spots, maybe McClendon at left tackle, Ankrum at right tackle if they both went down, which is certainly possible. But this is not good. What we've been talking about with Matthew Stafford, how he's not 100%, we see it with the hip. The offensive line was at least a little bit of a bright spot, knowing that for the most part they've been healthy. And now, the potential of losing your arguably best offensive lineman, putting your best offensive lineman potentially in Kevin Dotson in an issue there next to Noteboom where they don't really have any chemistry. that could be a problem. And Warren McClendon throwing him into the fire, throwing in Tremaine Anchor might not be the right thing there for that. So it's not great, guys. I know I keep it real with you guys. I don't love giving out bad news. I'm not trying to scare you, but this is not good. Noteboom, when anybody runs anywhere near him, 19 carries, 68 yards, 4 first downs and a touchdown. Runners are averaging 3.57 yards per carry in the direction of Joe Noteboom. That's at both left tackle and right guard. So this would be his third position on a 5-position offensive line this season. And I would suspect they're still going to run the football. They're still going to try and run to the right side. They've had a lot of success there. I tweeted out earlier today that Kevin Dotson has a 5.9 yards per carry average when they run towards him. You're talking 30 carries for 177 yards, 7 first downs. Look, Noteboom has a chance here. This is a golden opportunity. If Havenstein doesn't play, he's got a chance to really show, okay, like I can be something at this right tackle spot. It's not that he's going to replace Havenstein, but this is a chance for him to stick around. If this doesn't work out, if he really struggles and it's just really bad, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets traded at the deadline. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't do it personally because I think you still need depth, and obviously this shows you why. But if he was that bad where they're like, all right, well, we can't even make this work, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to ship him at the deadline. But this is what I'll say. I think the Rams are going to be okay. I don't love it. I don't think Havenstein, him being out is a great thing. But I do think Noteboom could at least get one game where, okay, maybe you have to put Higbee out there, have him chip and whatnot and help him out. But I think the Rams did a decent job for the most part against elite duo in TJ Watt and, of course, Alex Highsmith last week. Some would disagree. I thought they would give up sack after sack. I thought they did a decent job. To be fair, Havenstein held a little bit. But I think in this one, Noteboom has played this season, so it's not like he hasn't played. I'm just a little concerned. Okay, I'm more than a little concerned. But the point is, we'll have to ride it out. We'll have to see what happens. There's still a chance Havenstein does play, by the way. That's certainly a possibility. But as of right now, brace for impact because he's not playing or not practicing on Thursday. We'll see how Friday goes. We'll see how Saturday goes. He might be a game time decision. This could be a problem. When you're talking about the margin for error being really slim, this could be a problem against the tough Dallas Cowboys defense. So we'll see what ends up happening. Drop in the comments section below what you guys think will end up happening, what you would roll with. And that's going to do it. I'm Jake Ellenbogen. I'll see you guys soon. Later, folks.
Start playing Pick'em or Weekly Fantasy for any sport today, Jake. Users will receive a 100% deposit match up to $100 if they use promo code OTE at sign up. Start playing Pick'em and Weekly Fantasy Football today with Underdog Fantasy.
Do you love talking about the Rams, the NFL, or just want to be a part of a community? Join my free Discord server today. We're over 800 members. We got 24/7 live chat, a level 3 boosted server, the ability to call into JE Live, playing online games with us on Kick streams, toggleable alerts for when I go live on YouTube or Kick so you don't miss a live stream, and exclusive giveaways. Click the link in the description, the comments section, or the link that comes up in the video to learn more and join today.